Hi guys, I'm Jeff Wilson from YMC, and I want to show you how to pack our 10 centimeter dynamic axial compression column. So first what I want to do is start over here and show you how we have a single seal, self-sealing apparatus device. Just assemble it. Super simple and easy. Put it on the top of the column. This is a new technology that they call a self-seal technology. Most Fritz have, or most of these O-rings have several seals. This is a one-piece device. So put it up here. You put the locking rings on. And then the screws in. So now that I have the safety ring on, I just want to give it a quick tight, nothing too tight on it. Just make sure everything's snug. And then we'll make the seal on the top. Since you make each of the three finger tight, and then just maybe like a quarter of a turn with the wrench. Go around like this, nothing too tight. And that's actually enough to make a seal up to 1500 PSI. So now we're going to actually slurry up the silica. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a 35% weight to volume silica and methanol mix in this container. So I'm going to start pouring the methanol in there. And this device is actually the slurry kettle. It's air actuated. It's got an air actuated diaphragm pump. And what's going to happen is we'll pour this in here. So I'll turn the air pump on. Now you can start scooting in. And we start a slurry. So if you want to So we're going to start, as you see, this is the solvent slurry. We're just going to gently add the silica in there. And I like to take just a squirt bottle and rinse stuff down. So at this point, we're ready to transfer the slurry mixture into the column. Just pour it on the side. The lower flow adapter is in place, and we're able to pump the liquid right into the column by turning this valve. Slurry's going into the column. Keep a bottle of methanol that shakes what's left in there after it's all gone into the column. The air pressure off, switch the valve back the other direction. Then what we're going to do is we're going to send the ram upwards and actually pack the silica into the column. Press down. As the ram goes up, there's a slight volume that's left in between this area right here. You actually get a little leakage out of it. It's normal. So I've got this pre-calibrated and set. So we're going to run up to, on this gauge, it's 7 megapascals, which is 1,000 psi. Once the column starts to pack, you'll see this gauge start to rise up to this mark right here. It's actually calibrated to 1,000 psi. And the column will actually be packed and ready to run. The column's starting to pressurize now. You can see the liquid coming out of the top. The pressure will rise up to 1,000 psi. Once it gets to 1,000 psi, we'll take a quick pause. Right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to hook the lines up to run this. And because we're running from top to bottom, so the ram's coming up from the bottom, we're going to hook it up that direction and actually run the flow rate that way. You see, even though we're under 1,000 psi, there's not any flow going through there yet. Make sure all our fittings are tight, and we're ready to run. So at this point, I'm going to test the column. I'm going to run it at 400 milliliters per minute isocratically, and I'm going to separate 2 parabens out to do test standards on the column to show the packing efficiency of the column. So I'm going to start the flow, and we're going to let her run. Right, so about 10 minutes have passed. We were able to separate methyl from butyl paraben. I'm going to show you. And now what I want to do is the software gives you the ability to actually see how well you pack the column. I can go to this plates button right here. pull up the chromatogram. I highlight each peak. And it gives me the peak symmetry and how many theoretical plates per meter we have. So at this point, we packed the column, we've tested it, we've got good peak shape, and we know it worked. So now we're going to go into unpacking the column. So to unpack the column, the first thing you want to do is release all the pressure on the lines. I'm going to put the ends right into the slurry container so there's no leaking on the floor. At this point, what we want to do is we want to pull the ram back down and relieve the pressure on the column. Do that by bringing the lever to that first position. And we let it come down maybe about 2 or 3 inches. Stop, and we can take off the safety rings. So now that we have the screws out of the ring, we can take the safety rings off. And then you'll notice the self-seal technology, these are actually finger tight. They're loose, they come loose during the pressurizing of the column. We're not leaking, so we're going to loosen these up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to run the ram back up, and it'll actually lift this up so I can take it out. Up. So now I can remove the off case cleaning, set it down, and now we're going to go ahead and unpack the silica from the column. So I'm going to run this up. Now we'll come the packed bed.